Hello, what is up, guys? It is Justin here from Cowden's Corner. This is the second video that I will be uploading to the channel. This is Act 1, Quest 2, which is Blood Raven. Not that hard of a quest, but yeah, it's still pretty cool. Anyways, today I'm going to be talking about the 4th of July and all of the stories I have to share with you sexy people out there. Yesterday, I guess, I'm recording this on July 5th, yesterday's 4th of July was pretty sweet. Last year, I don't even remember 4th of July. I wasn't drunk or anything, but I think that my dad and I just went to Fredericksburg or something and watched the fireworks there, which isn't very exciting. Fredericksburg just a small town near me, or a small city rather, and they just shoot fireworks, but it wasn't that exciting. But typically my neighbors do fireworks every year. They live 4 houses down from me, so it's just a short walk. So usually I go over there for fireworks, and 2 years ago was probably the best 4th of July of my life. Primarily because I was, well, first off, I guess I'll just tell you guys the whole story. During that time, in the summer, I was on crutches because of I had ankle surgery on one of my tendons, and they had to replace the tendon practically. So I was on crutches for a couple weeks out of the summer, and so I also have to take Vicodin every day when I was on that, just because of the pain and everything, because it was excruciating at sometimes. So keep in mind, I'm on crutches and I'm on Vicodin throughout the whole story. And for those of you who don't know or have never taken Vicodin, that shit really messes you up. I mean, it does help with the pain, but either you're gonna fall asleep right when you take it, or you're going to have hallucinations and shit. It's pretty crazy. I never hallucinated on it, but it was pretty crazy. It made you really drowsy and stuff, but when you weren't drowsy, it was fucking sick. Yeah. So anyways, so it seems to be just a typical 4th of July, you know. The neighbors, they buy a ton of fireworks every year, and they just they buy them a few months beforehand, and they just keep them in their basement and light them all off on the 4th of July, which is pretty sick, because the 4th of July is basically a day that everyone can drink, shoot off fireworks, shoot guns, do anything related to America, and not get in trouble. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people get in a lot of trouble, but I didn't get in trouble, and I never have. Therefore, it's a day where everyone can do shit and not get in trouble. So, anyways, it's just a typical 4th of July in my neighborhood. Everyone's shooting off fireworks, or the neighbor's shooting off fireworks, and everyone is watching. And I'm up on their hill. They have a big hill next to where they shoot off the fireworks. And I'm just up there on I'm in my cast. I set my crutches down. I'm sitting in the grass. And they're one of the tubes. They I think they home make the tubes and the plywood and all that shit that they shoot the fireworks out of, which is just a big recipe for disaster, because typically the guy that's doing it is super plastered when he's doing it. So it's just an awesome combination of things that usually ends up ending very badly. So the fireworks are going well. Everyone's having a good dandy time. I'm on Vicodin, so I'm oh, whoa, these fireworks are fucking amazing. And one of the I think it was a 12 shot fireworks. They shoot the big ones that go up in the air, and they're the big ones that everyone usually watches every year, and it's ooh, yeah. So it's one of those. Right after the first shot goes, the tube tips over and aims at the crowd of my neighbors and I. So keep in mind, guys, I'm on crutches. So I'm just what the fuck do I do? So I sort of stand up. I don't grab my crutches, and I sort of hobble away, and the first one shoots probably 8 feet past me into the woods, and starts and it blows up in the woods and catches the woods on fire behind their house. So that was the first shot. Second shot, the first shot that goes into the crowd. Second shot just shoots at my friend, misses luckily, and the tube is turning, so it's a random Gatling gun that's just shooting off bombs into the crowd. So everyone is screaming, and there's just widespread hysteria. It's insane. And not gonna lie, it was probably the best 4th of July I have ever had. Everything went wrong, but everything went right. If you guys understand that, it was pretty sick. Like, God. So after like 4 or 5 shots, it aims into his garage. None of the cars were parked in there because I think they park them like on the street or whatever when they're doing fireworks, just in case something like that happens. And people ran for cover into the garage when they saw the tube tip over. So there's like probably like 2 or 3 people in the garage, and the fireworks shoots into the garage and explodes in the garage, and nobody can really see anything because there's like so much smoke and just insanity going on in the garage. So, like, if you guys could just picture, like, God, I don't know how to describe this, like a bombing of, like, in a war, like World War II bombing. That is what my life was like for like one night. It was just insane. So anyways, guys, this year's 4th of July, I'm probably going to continue going to their 4th of July for the rest of my life until they stop doing it, just because things like this happen. So this 4th of July, I go over there, and the kid who set up the one that messed up last night, that was the only one that 2 years ago, he set up the whole firework display this year. So keep in mind, the kid that fucked it up 2 years ago and like burned down the neighborhood practically set up the whole firework display this year. And I think his dad had confidence in him. He was like, "Oh, it'll be fine, it'll be fine." And I was like, "Fuck no, it won't. Everyone in the neighborhood should run. This is gonna be bad." So basically, the same thing happened this year. I don't know how, but it was a smaller shot one. I think it was like a 4 shot. And right after the first one went up, the second one shot hit me in the leg. One of the big explosives hits me in the leg, but I like run away from it, like doing this, like, you know, if you have like a bug on you or like a bee flying around you, you do that like crazy like spider dance or whatever you want to call it. I pretty much did that to get away from a firework. But yeah, that was pretty much what I did. I was like, "Oh God, a firework's gonna explode and blow off my leg. I'm gonna be an amputee from 4th of July." But luckily I didn't get hurt and nobody else did. And the fireworks just didn't really kill anyone. They just scared the fuck out of everyone. And it did explode, and like some of the like sparks and shit hit me in the leg, but it didn't hurt at all. So anyways, guys, those are my 2 4th of July stories. If you guys have any 4th of July stories or whatever, just post them in the comments. I'd love to read what crazy shit happens in your neighborhood or city or whatever. So yeah, guys, it is now July 5th, and I'm about to go to work in about an hour and paint a fucking living room. I know, painting a fucking living room. It's gonna be boring. I tried calling out because I had a lot to clean up this morning, because after all of the 4th of July fireworks were over, friends and I took bottle rockets and just shot them at each other in my cul-de-sac right above my house. And needless to say, there was hundreds of bottle rockets and matches and just crazy shit up there. So my dad got pissed off this morning and was like, "Look at all that trash in the cul-de-sac, blah, 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 blah." So I was like, fuck, I gotta go clean it up. And I did. But yeah, I only live at my house with my dad for 3 months out of the year, and the other 9 months I live alone or with friends for college. So yeah, guys, I am an adult, sort of. Or I try to be, sort of, sometimes. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I tried to make it sort of interesting, telling you guys my 4th of July stories, and all of those were real. So anyways, guys, drop a like, favorite, comment, subscribe if you have not already. I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.